Hi all, welcome back to my channel. So as we discussed in the previous video that above this level we have to look for buying opportunities, and we got our target to first target and this was the second target, and I told you to we have to wait, and once it crosses this level then again we'll get a good trade from here to here, and it gave a trade too. So as we discussed it happened. So now new support and resistance I will be modifying. New support and resistances have been modified. So our target will be once it get, if you get any trade here or here, in it makes consolidation here, then you'll get a good trade from here to here. The first target will be this level and another target will be this level. Once it crosses this level and consolidates a little bit, then we'll get another trade at this level, and next target will be this. Until and unless it comes here, you don't have to take any trade. You can initiate a trade here only in half quantity. Once it makes this type of market structure, it will make an inverted head and shoulders and then give a breakout, a kind of, I'll make a new pattern. It will make, currently it's making this type of pattern, as you can see too. So there are very high chances that it will come again here and then go give breakout, or there are chances that it might go breakout from here only. So in both the cases we have to take a small SL and huge target, and same here, and there are very high chances that it might give another head, another right shoulder, and then give a target. Now we'll discuss what happened Bitcoin. So at Bitcoin 2, whatever I said exactly happened. I told you that this level may act as a support, and the first target will be this, and second target will be this. It gave first target, but then gave a huge retracement to downwards, and now we'll let it happen. As I told that above this level, this is the first target, and once this level is crossed, then you can see this type of market structure, and it's happening right now. I told you you'll get a good idea from here. You see this area. I told you a W type pattern, a W pattern. This is a bullish pattern. It gave our target of 700 points. Major target was this and this, but it reversed from the first. Hopefully everyone had got 1:1 trade almost to the level. I had told to short, but only for scalpers. To look for buying opportunities here, let it make this type of pattern, and then we'll take a buying trade. Until and unless this happens, you don't have to take any trade. In gold too, as we discussed, it happened. I told you that it might take rejection from here. It didn't happen, but it happened exactly from this level. So I'll tell you, you see this exactly same type pattern. I told you to market may make this type of pattern. It made from below and from early resistance, not from exactly the place I told, but the market structure which I predicted was this, and this was the only reason why I told that you have to take in half quantity any trade if you want to take in this level, in this range. Okay, now this has happened. Now we'll make new support and resistances. This level, if you get any trade, you can look for scalp opportunities of buying until and unless it crosses this level. You have to take trade only in half quantity until and unless it crosses this level on the upside or on the downside. In Bank Nifty 2 also, it performed exactly what I said. I have said there were two chances. First chance was it might take support from here and then give this target. It didn't. In the first candle only it gave a breakdown, and this was a no trade area, and below this level I had told to short. So if you got a trade here, in, if I make line, you can see we got a good trade from here to here, and this was good point. In the first half you got 100 points. Then another trade I had made this level because I knew that it may cross this level and this level too. So it gave both the levels. This was the prediction. Now we'll decide what to do. Support and resistances have been modified. What we have to do next is look for buying opportunities above this level and look for shorting opportunities below this level in this manner. So what I'm sensing is there are very high chances. If you see on weekly basis, you'll see a pattern which is bearish in nature, called head and shoulders pattern. This is the pattern. This is the left shoulder, this is the main head, and this is the right shoulder. And the reason is it has come across this level, which is acting as the left shoulder's resistance max area, which are from where it has taken resistance. And now there are very high chances, if market stays, see what may happen is it can either give, I'll explain in another chart. This is a futures chart. So what may happen is you can see this area. So it is acting as a head and shoulders pattern. This is a classic bearish pattern. There are very high chances that it might go like this, like it did here. The reason is it is a bearish pattern. But problem is one problem, which is the trend is on the upside. So if the trend is on the upside, there are very high chances it might make move like this. It can make a bearish pattern, give a little breakdown, and we'll take whole quantity, and then it can give an SL. So it's better to let it perform. Let it give a breakdown, and gives a breakdown, then we can short easily. Where now the trend is upside. So what may happen? Another thing is the chances are that it might take an up move. Okay, so we'll define the levels. This will be the important level. above which we'll take a buying trade or below which we'll take a shorting trade. And in the first 2 days of the next week, we'll be getting to know what to do next, what we have to do. Okay. So in Bank Nifty, new levels I have modified, and in the weekly analysis, I'll tell you maybe Saturday or Sunday. I'll release the video and I'll tell you what we have to do and how it may perform. In crude oil gave us a betrayal. We got too many stop losses hit. First, second, and third. 3 times our stop losses hit, but all the time our trail SL got hit because it gave target till 50, more than 50% of our moved more than 50% of the target, and then our trail SLs were working on 15 minutes because the reason was high chances and our trail SL got hit here. So almost cost to cost SL hit. Only half quantity trade. So almost whatever we lost here, we made here. And now you can see that it performed exactly, but major chances were off on the upside, giving a breakout, but it didn't give a breakout. The high chances were of breakout only. I wasn't interested in this, but once we made loss and I saw this area and saw the volumes, then I decided that we'll have to take a short trade. So new support and resistances have been made. So analysis will still remain the same. Above this level, we have to look for buying opportunities. First target is this, and the next levels are the forward targets, first, second, third. And below this level, we have to short and look for shorting opportunities. This area of half quantity will not remain half quantity. It will remain a no trade zone. In Sensex 2, it also performed exactly what we have predicted and discussed. So below this level, we have to and look for shorting opportunities, as it gave a shorting opportunity too. Here also, below this level also, I made this pattern that you have to look for shorting opportunities, but in half quantity. And now this part goes because the probability of it going downwards. That's why half quantity. And now it's telling us that it's going down. Then will modify ourselves accordingly. So below this level, we have to look for shorting opportunities. Above this level, we have to look for buying opportunities. And this area may be volatile or may make this type of pattern and then cross. And the reason is very simple, which is that it's making an inverted head and shoulders pattern. What is an inverted head and shoulder pattern? It's a bullish pattern. It is usually like this and gives a breakout exactly the length of the head. If you like my video, please like and share. Thank you.